a year ago, the Chief of Defense Staff and Minister Anand said that we must prepare to be on a war footing. Has industry received any other further signals about war footing type procurement?
We have received signals from other nations.
Okay, so that statement was the only one that we got in Canada.
Yeah, we are not on a war footing.
Okay.
Our industry has not been put on a war footing, which you would do through firm government-backed contracts.
Okay, so when Canada was at war in Afghanistan, there were successful, quick procurements for Chinook helicopters, Hercules aircraft, Globemasters, new Leopard tanks, new LAV upgrades. Is the issue of war footing, is that an expedient for procurement?
No, it is the issue that from the top on down, it was make this procurement happen. Okay. So it was a demand and a contract that followed, which procured the equipment that you're talking about. Okay,
so it's simply a matter of
if we want it to happen, it can happen. It will take time for the companies to ramp up to production volume. But if we want it to happen, we need to provide firm contracts for production ramp up.
Okay, and that is entirely on government to do so.
Well, yes, it's not going to come out of the a commercial industry.
No, I know, but we've had testimony, and that's why this is important that we hear this, because when we ask the question about why, it seems we're incredulous that the shell production hasn't been ramped up, and the witnesses we had basically blamed industry.
So the munitions are controlled items. Their munition supply program exists in Canada, and the rate at which we produce, whether it's training rounds or operational rounds, is on a long-term contract with the Government of Canada. To change that rate or to modify that production line will require a change order from the Government of Canada and an acceptance if we are to divert ammunition to another country at volume. It would probably require, correct, and I'm not an expert in this field, but it would most likely require in-depth conversations with the Government of Canada about its own strategic source of supply, right, which means that we cannot do it alone.
Yes, indeed, and yet we've been dithering for a year and a half. The government has not yet done it.